Zera, Gengar, Absol, and Talonflame, and we're going to be going until we lose with each character and seeing who we can get the longest win streak with and see who's the best carry speedster in the game for solo queue. I'm going to give you my predictions. First of all, I think Gengar is probably going to be the #1 out of these, and Zeraora is probably going to be the worst. And because I think Zera is the worst, I'm going to go ahead and use him first. And I'm going to be giving you an overview of all the games I play, and I'm going to show you at the end of the video who has the highest win streak compared to who has the lowest, and then give you my overall thoughts to who is the best solo queue speedster. Also, we'll be playing ranked in all these matches, so we have an even playing field with people around similar skill level, and I'll be showing what build I'm going to be running on each character before every single match with them. So I'm going to be running Scope, Muscle, Weakness on Zeraora with Discharge and Volt Switch with Potion. So we're starting off with this game trying to get Dreadnought, the very first objective, the one that we should all be going to, but half our team doesn't show up. So we're just getting bodied over here, and then we follow Trevenant into a death march. He decides to charge on in, and I'm like, well, if our defender's going, there's just going to be me and a Ninetales after this. Might as well try to do something, and it doesn't work out. They get Dread. We do get Road, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter. That's the worst objective in the game right there. So we lose the first objective, and now I know we're going to be a little over-leveled, and we're getting a little bit steamrolled for a little while. We're trying our best to hold our own, but it's just super hard to carry against this very good team. And I'd like to make these games into sort of like a montage of good moments from the game, or like pretty cool things that we've done. But in this game right here, there was literally no good moments at all. It was such a boring game. We were just grinding, trying to keep up with levels so that we could attempt to win the Zap fight, which has been getting dragged on for a while now. We had won a few Rotoms, so we're pretty close in points right now, and we're just trying our best. I mean, that's all. Our team just couldn't really grasp to team up, but eventually 3 of us get together, and we're just able to steamroll the team there, and we are able to get Zap and take this first game home. But unfortunately, I'm not able to score. Rest in peace, the MVP. So we're off to a good start. We already have 1 win with one of my worst speedsters other than Absol. So let's see how far we could go with Zeraora. This next game should have to be better than the first one, right? I don't know what either of my lanes are doing. I haven't even had time to get my jungle, and they've all died. So I was wrong. The answer to that last question is no, this game is not going to be better. In fact, this may be one of the worst matches of Unite I have ever played, man. This was torture. This was absolutely terrible. And I'm playing a character I'm not very good with. So we're trying our best and struggling here. We noticed some things from the last game, though, that we weren't able to catch people. So we have X speed on this time around to try to catch people because they were just walking away like we were Garchomp or something last time. So, and we also switched around our weakness policy with Buddy Barrier to give us a little bit extra bulk and some shields when we Unite move. Jungle stealing, because, you know, Zeraora, he doesn't need levels, right? I mean, it's not like we get our Unite move at level 10. You gotta love when you have to fight your own team, right? So, it's rough, guys. Hey, look at that. Only 3 of us showed up to Dreadnought. Who would have guessed? Again, and again, and again. Let's just rip this band-aid off, guys. You already know no one showed up to Zapdos but us. So, yeah, we lost. So, our win rate with Zeraora is 1. It's better than 0 at the very least. Let's move on to a better speedster as Talonflame. Alright, now we're going to be going Razor Claw, Scope Lens, Buddy Barrier on Talonflame as our next Pokemon after the disaster of the last Zeraora game. And we're going to be running Eject Button with him. This game started off a lot better with us getting a KO on Squirtle because they overextended their stay. So we supported our Bulbasaur before finishing our jungle out. And I'm a lot more comfortable with Talonflame, so I'm feeling a lot better about this game already. Their Dragonair. It's not bad at all. Take him out. Easy peasy to say the least. No, it's bad. Now following my team helps. Nice, nice. I love to see it. I love to see a team. Alright, run for your lives. If you can bait him out, you can bait him out. Yeah, that was a little risky, but we tried it. We definitely did try it. No, don't go in, don't go in, don't go in. It was a bait, it was a bait. And honestly, our team was playing pretty solid this game. It felt like an easy win. We were playing very solidly. We were winning team fights. And it even seemed like we were showing up for objectives. So we were doing really good. I was very confident going into the rest of this game. That was until I followed, again, my teammate into a death march. Not looking at how close we were to Zapdos, I pushed this Rotom with Lucario. I'm like, oh, he's going in. Okay, well, I don't want him to die alone. I'll try to help out where I can. I got a Unite move. I look at the time. I'm like, oh, no, I got to get out of here. I get KO'd the first time for this match, and you guys know how Unite is. If you are winning, you're at a disadvantage always. If you're good at the game, you're not going to win because now I have a 32-second respawn timer. How fun! So no matter what we do, I can't even show up to the fight my team isn't able to hold it off all by themselves in a 3v5, and they get Zapdos and are able to win the game. Unfortunately, I feel like we're playing very good. I definitely should not have pushed up with him. I do realize that is kind of my bad, but things happen, so it's okay. But the only thing that sucks is this was a 0 win streak for Talonflame, which is going to put him at the bottom of the list right now, even though I think Talon is actually one of the better solo queue speedsters in terms of carrying games. But I could definitely tell you already that playing Talonflame this game felt way better than Zeraora. We could very much carry with this character, and we were kind of winning all game. We just couldn't quite finish it off. Also, I have no idea why we surrendered this game. It was definitely winnable, but you can see the shock in my face. Okay, now we're running Absol, Scope Lens, Razor, and Buddy Barrier, and we are actually going to switch this around to Eject Button, because I think that will help me out the most. The character I don't know how to play. Out of all the speedsters, this is the one I know how to play the least. So let's see what we can do with Absol in the center area, because man, that Talonflame, the one I was actually pretty confident in, did not go well at all. What? I just got Snapback. Snapback, let's go. We need to take out their supporters and their squishies. Okay, let's get these guys now. Oh, it's a dive cram. What's he supposed to do? What's he supposed to do about it, huh? Dive cram is so bad. Let's go. Oh man, so sad for him for sure. Starting to flip it. I think I need to help out my Tarina though instead. Alright. Let's just try our best. We're not doing a lot, but we are doing something, right? That's all that matters. Alright, let's go. Alright, not bad, not bad. As a character I'm not comfortable with at all, this is going pretty solidly. I'll say I was kind of impressed with the Absol play. I really don't know how to play Absol that much at all, but I was playing pretty good. I was making some mistakes. I'm not a perfect Absol player by any means, but I think he felt pretty good actually. He felt a lot better than Zeraora. Kind of, honestly, pretty similar to Talon. I'm not gonna lie. It just felt like I could kind of do things with him, even though he might be just a little bit worse at getting away. For this game, we noticed that a whole other team was just scoring, so we decided to flip Zap. A Cramorant came in the way, but it's a Cramunite. It's kind of just sad. You just take him out real fast, flip Zap, and honestly, it was an absolutely good game. See what I did there? Absolutely. Please like and subscribe, guys. I'm struggling. There we go. We got the objective just barely. Bam! There we got it. We just barely got it. Dang, look at that. Look at us. We're amazing. We're the best Absol in the world despite not playing Absol. Woo! There we go. Not bad. I don't know how Night Slash isn't perking every time, but it'd be like that, I guess. Despite feeling pretty confident with my Absol skills now, I guess some people still weren't feeling it because, I mean, even though we got Dreadnought every time, I guess Rotom's more important because here comes a surrender vote from someone, apparently. They must not have been doing too well. But despite my best efforts, the other team is able to get the secure on Zapdos after they just decided to rip it. Unfortunately, they were just able to get the 50-50 there, and Gengar has pretty good burst damage, so we are going to take the L for an Absol. That brings us to 1 win for Absol, 1 L for Absol, so the win streak, again, is maxed out as 1. But our next character I'm more than confident in, my Gengar, I actually use sometimes in ranked, so let's see how well we can do with that. Alright, and here we finally got our Gengar, and with our Gengar, we are going to be running triple glasses with X speed. It's the build I normally go. This is the speedster I'm the most confident in, and the only speedster I've really played up until this point. The other guys I have like 5 games in. So let's see if we could actually win a few games in a row like this. Alright, and you know how earlier I said I played possibly the worst Pokemon Unite match I've ever played in my life? Well, this game might potentially be the worst game I've ever played in any game ever. And as you can tell, it starts off with a Duraludon stealing my Lillipup. And you know what he does? He does it intentionally. Because next, they take the Corphish. Now knowing I quite potentially have the 2 worst Master Rank players in the entire game on my team, this Lucario and Duraludon are awful. I decided to gank the top lane. So you know what Lucario does? He goes to the top lane with me. And then as I try to help out the top lane and Lucario went there, Bulbasaur starts taking the jungle. So I'm underleveled because Duraludon stole my Lillipup, Lucario stole my Corphish, and now Bulbasaur's leeching my XP and trying to take it all. I don't know what's happening in this game. I don't know why people still jungle. This was the most aggravating game in the world. I couldn't
do anything but laugh. I was just so flabbergasted how these guys are Master Rank players. And here's Lucario taking again. I'm so confused. I just don't get it. If you guys steal jungle, why? Please tell me in the comments down below. Why would you ever steal jungle? It is the dumbest play in the world, and I cannot believe these people are Master Rank players. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I'm upset about this game. Looking back at it hours later, I'm still upset at this game. Like, look at this man. He tries to take my core fish, and I secure it, and he just sits there. He did this every time. I took my own jungle. I made sure to secure it, and every time, he would just go AFK, and then he would run in and die just to be petty. This man was the worst player in this world. It's not hard to play Duraludon. You click the A button, man. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Wow. And with that, I made a realization I should have made a long time ago. I hate this game. I hate this game. We shouldn't have won that. I had the worst team of all time. I think that my whole team was trolling. My entire team was trolling. Except for you, Sylveon. You were like my shining light in this game. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Now, this game, nothing really happened. We were just kind of like getting a KO, walking away, scoring a couple points, but we're kind of losing pretty hard. I wasn't playing great. My team wasn't playing great. The other team was pretty decent. So we're just going to kind of skip to the end of this one. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Yeah! Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Gengar's OP, man! Gengar's OP after everything! Look at that! Bad teammates and all! Look at this! Gengar's so busted, man! The only speedster that could hold his own. And a 1v5 right there. Look at the scoreboard. Guys, look at this scoreboard. That is 2 in a row for Gengar. Let's go on for the 3rd. If you couldn't tell, I was excited to win this game. It was a really bad game. So pulling ahead like that as a level 13 Gengar and taking out their whole team honestly felt so good. So I had to pop off just a little bit, guys. So we got to show you that. And let's get on to the 3rd game with Gengar. Evolve. Ah! How did that hit me when I'm underground? Bam. Bam. Oh, I love this guy. I love this guy. Oh, I love Gengar, man. He's so good. He's so freaking good. So as you can tell, this game was going pretty solidly. I've been really loving Gengar. I think he is by far the best speedster in the game right now. He's just so good. You could just wipe whole teams with him. And it's honestly not even that hard. Look, we even took out Ivysaur right there with no effort at all. We're able to overdunk a good amount and continue this game going pretty solidly. But all good things must come to an end. We get Charunite moved, and this is going to leave us with just a Venusaur left. And this Venusaur is actually going to hold his own. He's going to start popping off here. Everybody's low health. So as Venusaur does, he kind of sweeps up. But I'm actually going to spectate this last end of the match with you guys real fast to see, just show you guys what not to do. This Venusaur's fighting up. Let's see. You know, he's doing a good job. All he has to do is delay. We do not need Zapdos. There's 20 seconds on the clock. We are in the lead. So our team comes and they start flipping Zap, which, you know, it's pointless because we can't score off of it. But Venusaur starts to go score. He doesn't defend against this Blissey, who has 36 points. If this Venusaur were to chase the Blissey, he got so low, and actually KO him, we would have won this game. But spoiler alert, we did not. 3 of my teammates went to go get Zapdos, knowing full well they could not score after getting it. So let this be a reminder, just if you're flipping Zapdos, if you're trying to defend, if you're in the lead, just look at the clock, and with the remaining time, just know what you need to do. If you need to defend, go defend. Don't try flip Zap if there's 10 seconds left. You nor the other team have any time to score with it. Well, guys, as you can see, we got, what is it, 2 wins with Gengar. Easiest to carry with Zeraora is, of course, the hardest one. We had a very bad game with Zera, where our team was just, I don't even know. But we could not carry in a 1v5 in that game. We just could not do it. We didn't have enough damage, health, or sustain at all. But Gengar has kind of all of that. He could heal, he could out damage, he could survive, he could get away. He's very solid. Our Talon game, I think Talon could carry a lot harder than we thought that game. But we were just winning so hard that we lost, because you guys know if you win the whole game, you have a longer respawn timer because Pokemon Unite. So we lost for winning. So I think Talon's a little better than how he proved today. I think he's, from how we felt during the games, I was carrying hard, but we got KO'd one time and we lost the game because of it. So again, I would say in terms of carrying, I would say it goes Gengar, Talon, Absol, then Zera is still at the bottom in terms of speedsters. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed and want to see more like this, be sure to like and subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. And if you guys want to see more of this type on a different class, like supporters, attackers, a lot of attackers, so maybe, and defenders, be sure to let me know which one you want to see next, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bubble out.